Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Arriagada coming to you live from SONIX Bar and Grill here at 423 McMillan Avenue. We're here today for the third annual Wally Mclean Memorial Tournament. It was a 3-day tournament starting as of yesterday, November 17th, ending tomorrow, November 19th, sorry. And we're now in day 2. It is the B-side matchups. We had the first round matchup just earlier, and now we're on a B-side second round matchup. And this is a matchup between Team Fab 5 versus Team King of the Felt. It is the first 2 racks that just broke, and we're going to get this going right now. Let's start off with team names. So Team Fab 5, they have 5 players on their team. Curtis Chaborak, who is currently on table number 2. Dave Blacklaw, Gary Marshall, Jill Chartier, and Tom Hughes, who's playing on table number 2, but he's waiting for his turn. Then King of the Felt, we have 5 players also, no spares. Jason Sternat, Bruce Stewart, Kurt Craig, Doug McNabb, and Steve Lavallee. There's a 4-point startup for King of the Felt because of the handicap difference. And that's why I didn't start off with a 4-0 on there on the start of the string, because I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that there was a 4-point handicap. You didn't miss any racks. And all right, so that's the teams, that's the rosters, and we have Jason Sternat on table number 1 right now from the King of the Felt, and we have Doug McNabb on table 2. Also from King of the Felt. Nice little bump into the 8-ball, but the 8-ball's going to get tied up still on table 2. Jason's turn now, looking for the perfect 8-ball shape on table 1. I don't know if he got it. He's pointing at it like he's got it, so he must have it. I know he needed to have a perfect window, and it looks like he just got enough for it. Doesn't have to worry about scratching at all, and this one just has to make the shot. Great attempt from Doug on table 2 on the bank. He'll come up short though and turns the table over. So Curtis Chaborak from Team Fab 5 will get a chance to get going on that table. Jason starts off with a win for his team. Five to 4 is the score. There's Chaborak doing the starburst on the table. Gets a nice little layout here. Just the position for the 8 ball remaining after this 9. Be sure to draw back. I think the idea there was to set up for the side pocket. You'll have the shot to the corner, which still works. Shot to the corner is good. Team Fab 5 on the board. Down by 4. I got some grub, man. Time for me to go quiet on the mic. That won't be that bad. Already. 2 games in, 4-game difference, but there was a 4-game spot, so they split the first 2 racks. No, that was open this morning by I think it was Kelsey. I didn't wear a sweater today because it was so warm yesterday. And today I didn't bring a sweater, so I'm cold. 1-800 number. Never answer a 1-800 number. You didn't win anything. Just hang up. Anytime it's a 1-800 number, it has to do with either Stats Canada, collection agency, or just somebody that's trying to rip you off, man. You figure that all these companies would know, like whoever's calling me 1-800 number, like I'm not gonna answer the phone, man. If you're not local, you don't get an answer. Dave Blacklaw on table number 2 from Team Fab 5. Kurt Craig from King of the Felt on table number 1. And I end up a little funny on this shot on table 2. April's tied up, so I think what he was thinking about was trying to make the shot, get the break on, then have the shot on the 1 ball to follow. But the way it's set up here, like, doesn't have that opportunity anymore. We have Gary Marshall on table number 1 right now, shooting for Team Fab 5. Just playing safety. I think the goal there was to try to go forward for the breakout. He didn't quite get that. He's calling the bang corner, but I can't see that happening. It's likely going to go off the straight or off the solid to the right side cushion like it just did. And this has left a nice spread table here for Kurt Craig from King of the Felt. Pretty standard table on table one. No real threats of running out of position or getting into any trouble. And if there is anything like that, it's all self-induced because this table is pretty good. Oh man. Anywhere would have been okay. Except for there. Not to work it out though. No other option. I'm thinking the kick shot's gonna be the only option he's got available. Good attempt on the kick. He wasn't gonna scratch though. Ball in hand for Gary Marshall from Team Fab Five. Chance to be able to win this game and get his team within 3 of catching up. And Dave Blacklaw on table 2 has got a shot on his solid, but he doesn't really have an escape shot or a breakout shot for this 8-ball. The angle that he's got doesn't quite work for the breakout, so he's going to have to figure out what to do here. I don't think you want to make the ball. I feel like he has no choice. Gary Marshall will win that game. Team Fab 5 down by 3. Ball in hand on table 2. Smart safety on that one. Great hit, man. Avoids the ball in hand. 6-2. Try break on table 2 is going to bring Jason Sternat to the table from King of the Felt. Joel Chartier from Fab 5. Almost away with this one. Just needs to make the 1 and then the 8 ball. Makes a beautiful shot to the corner. They're down by 3 again. Good try on the 7 on table 2 and just came up short, barely. Doug McNabb on table number 1 from Team King of the Felt, working the puzzle out. Didn't quite get the 3 ball, but he almost did. He can make the 5 to the corner and draw back for the 3 ball after this if he wants to. Too much power. Looks like he'll have the shot on the 9 ball on table 2. He still needs to find a breakout though for the 13 ball. Only 1 ball around there that can help him out, which is the 11 ball. Maybe he can take a stab at it now, just getting shape from the 9 to the 11 ball. And then you're committed. I'm not sure if this is one of those situations where you want to commit like that. Oh, and the cue ball's going to scratch in the side pocket. Ball in hand for Jason Sternett on table 2. And Gary Marshall on table 1 from Team Fab 5. And Gary just working the table out on table 1. Looks like he's figured out his pattern. No, getting that ball off the wall doesn't hurt him. You know, it gives him a better opportunity. He just has to figure out a shot from this 9 moving forward. There's lots of options there as long as he doesn't end up in a bad spot. Decides to draw back for the 11 to the side. This is going to give him the follow-up shot for the 10 ball. He just needs to find the finish. Doing his best to walk around and sort it out. Looks like he's made up his mind as to how he wants to finish this table. Eight ball on the side is good on table 2. Jason Sternett will win that game for his team and his teammates. King of the Felt up by 4 again. The tournament rules for the 3rd annual Wally Mclean Memorial 8-ball tournament. It is a 25-game format, race to 13. So whichever team wins 13 games first will win the match. 5-player teams. You could bring a spare if you want to, but most of the teams here have 5 players. Maximum of 2 masters per team. Handicap system is 20 points per team, and it's broken down for you guys there. Premier, Vegas Intermediate, and Masters are 5. Super Vegas are 4s. Cash Plus are 3s. Vegas and Cash Plus are 3. Cash 3 and Cash 2 are 2 points. Cash 1 and Novice is 1 point. And the most you can have on your roster is 20 points. You could have more players on there, but if you swap them all, they have to have the same value, or You have to have a value where it keeps you below 20 points. I'm not sure how that ball got spat out. Like it went in and it came out. Decent leave though. Options for a bank or a hard cut. He's gonna go for the bank. Tanya Ulmer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sheldon Nixon, William Peterson, Jeff Stafford, welcome guys. Tries the bank, will come up short. Tables turned over to King of the Felt, and Doug McNabb will get to work. Only 2 balls remaining plus the 8. Still on a little bit of shock as to why that ball didn't go in last time. A bit of a tester here with the 3 ball, getting back for the 8 ball. He's going 3 rails, it looks like. Forward spin. Might only catch 2 on this one, though. Yeah, and he would have just caught 2. He would have had an 8 ball, but it would have been a challenging long shot. Gary Marshall with a chance to be able to get his team within 3 again. All he's got to do is just make the 8 ball. And he'll deliver. 4-7 or 7-4, whichever way you want to look at it. King of the Felts still in the lead. Fab 5 trying to catch up. Shot to the side is good from Kurt Craig. Him and his team are 6 wins away from winning the match. Team Fab 5, well, they need 9 wins to get there. Dry break on table 1 means King of the Felt will get to work on table number 1. And they have Bruce Stewart coming in to play on this one. Looks like he's opting to go for low ball. Oh, he's going to miss the opening shot. It's all about position, that one, why he missed. So open table still. Jill Chartier from Team Fab 5 gets a redemption turn. Challenging table though, but I don't know. I guess it depends on which way you look at it. I'm thinking high ball is probably the better option, but he might be thinking low ball. And the only reason I like high ball is because, you know, the combination goes the 13 and 12. That's a combo that goes. So that's your problem ball. And then you also have the 9 ball there for support. So it's actually not bad to have that layout where it is. If you're taking the stripes, if you're taking solids, then you got to work a little bit harder. First shot, you know, is not really going to do much for you. So you have to use the first shot to set up for a breakout or something like that on the second shot. He's going to call just a shot on table number 2. Didn't make the ball. He was trying to block the pocket. Dave Blacklaw from Team Fab 5 on table 2 now. last one? Oh. I thought maybe one of you guys didn't show up today. Navigating the water, so to speak, on table 2. Running out of water, though. Gonna be hitting the shore soon. Gonna miss the shot. Needed to make something happen. He was trying to make it happen on that one. Kurt Craig with a chance to be able to get his team a little closer to winning this match. Needs to figure out something for that 14 ball, though. And now you would take the 9 ball and break out that 14 ball from here, but if you don't get a follow-up shot, then you just did nothing for nothing. So I'm not sure if that's the shot you want to take. I feel like maybe taking the 13 ball and setting up for the 9 ball and just finishing with the breakout might be the better option. But if he gets a good breakout here and he gets a follow-up shot on the 14, then it's all good. Or even on the 13, which is what he found. Position play will come into play again here from the 13 to the 14. You got a good angle to come up table or down table on our screen. The shot is less missable because the shape is almost natural. He needs to make sure he doesn't get hooked behind the 8 ball. He's just going to get around it. I'm thinking you cut this to the side, but he might be looking at a bank option. You can also cut to the corner, but a much tougher shot. And the reward really is not that much better than if you go to the side pocket. And he was trying the bank side for the shape on the 8. He had perfect shape, but he missed the shot. So Dave Blacklaw at the table now for Team Fab 5. 4 balls remaining for him to get his team within 2 of catching up. Kevin Woodrum, Craig Swan, welcome to the stream, guys. Marvin Beatty, oh my God, I have these things on here. Let me fix this. I knew there was something, man, when I was setting up the stream. Like, my sixth sense was telling me, hey, you forgot to change this. I'll do that right now. Nobody wants to watch word per word what I say. All right, that's been fixed. I find myself reading the closed caption sometimes, and it throws me off because, you know, it's like, I didn't say that. I turned it off this time. Nobody likes closed captions, man. But then again, a lot of people, you know, don't really want to listen to commentators either. So they just go silent. I get it, man. You know, sometimes we're a little extra when it comes to commentating. Sometimes not enough. I guess that depends on the crowd. 8 ball is good. Team Fab 5 down by 2. Bruce Story gets a chance on table 1 for King of the Felt. They don't want to lose their 4-game spot because at that point it becomes a pressure match. They would like to maintain their lead, and Bruce Story has a chance to be able to do that for his team. He's tied up though, so he's got to find a good hit to start, and then he's looking for an opportunity. Fabulous shot, fabulous. The way he watches the guy rack is amazing. Like that? This guy says to me, he's like, hey man, I'm going to play on the TV table. And he says, whatever I do, no matter what I do, I just want you to say what a fabulous shot. So like he walking by me, I was like, okay, I'm warming up, right? I'm like, fabulous shot. Then I compliment him. I was like, the way he watches this guy rack the rack, amazing. I can sell good commentary if I wanted to. I just like being average. Everything else is just trying too hard, man. The job is hard enough already, man. All right, so rack 13 is in play. Rack 14 is coming into break right now. Tom Hughes from Team Fab 5 is breaking, and it looks like he's going to come up dry. Chance for Steve LaValle to get to the table. Decent little layout on table too, especially when you're looking at low ball. I think that's the way he's going to want to go. Oh, just a little bit too far. Might have to take this 4 ball on next, which is a tough cut past the one. I think the goal there was to set up for the 7 ball, which he came up short on. Makes the shot on the 4. Table's fighting him right now. He might have the shot on the 3. Yeah, if he doesn't have it, he doesn't have many options except for maybe a jump shot on the 7. Bruce Stewart with a shot to the corner on table 1. Didn't break out the 1 ball. Still needs to figure that out. Chance to break out the 1 on table number 1. He decided not to go for the breakout. He's got a pretty good control situation there on the table, though. You know, Jones doesn't have anything to shoot at when it comes to that 13 and 12. He's going to want to bank one of them out, maybe do that now. But the problem is if you bank one out, and then you're going to leave the combination available on that 1 ball, and that's not going to help you. So you may not want to move that right now. Steve LaValle with an opportunity to be able to finish this rack, just 2 balls away in the 8 ball. Makes the shot to the corner. Opt to sit up for the side on the 7. Needs to get the cue ball down rail and back up slightly for the 8 ball on the side pocket as a finish shot. He's there though. I think he's got enough room to maybe make it to the corner too, but the side pocket is the way that he wants to go. And even if the cue ball runs loose and runs up on top of those 2 stripes on the left, he's still okay. And it does, and he's still okay. Shot on the 8 is good, and what an amazing little run that was. King of the Felt. Up by 3 again. Most importantly, though, 5 away from winning the match. Team Fab 5 trying to work things out on table number 1. Jules is trying to play a safety. I feel like he's got the shot to the corner, and then from there he can set up for the The billiard combo. Oh, he's going to miss that shot. And he's going to give a good angle here to Jills to be able to get a breakout. If he decides to go for it. Because technically it looks like he might be able to just make this one or this 13 off the one and open up the 10 ball that way, or 12, whatever it is that's on the top rail. Bottom rail of our screen. I say top rail because they're breaking from the other end, but I should be saying bottom rail because we're looking at the screen. Henry Rodriguez, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kayla Jones, welcome. Dean Wyatt, Mr. Bob Miller, welcome. Marcela Tetero, welcome to the stream. He's debating about it. Scratch in the corner. Jason Sternett versus Gary Marshall on table 2. King of the Felt breaking on this one, so Jason's breaking. Just a couple more games to get in a comfortable position. Right now, it's anybody's game with only a 3-game difference. Smash to rack. He's going to make a ball, and he's going to have an opening shot. Slim options, but he's got some options. Bruce Stewart delivering a win here for King of the Felt. Is a good. 9-5, Dolly Parton. 4 away from winning the match now. The next set of matches is 5 o'clock. And it is the A-side quarterfinal matchups coming up next. Undefeated teams going toe-to-toe all evening. Should be some great action for you guys. Tony Tavares, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Now, those of you that are watching on Facebook and on YouTube, you guys, can you let me know, like, do you guys actually like this side-by-side? Last night I was streaming this team event also, and I did picture-in-picture while zooming in on the other table whenever there was moments. What do you guys think is better, yesterday's stream setup or today's? I'm a little biased because I don't like this setup, the split screen. But I set it up this way because a few people mentioned it yesterday. And then there was a couple people that complimented and liked it today. So I kept it going that way. But I was going to change back to picture-in-picture earlier. I decided to keep it with a split screen. Your opinion will go very far. Because I want to know what the crowd thinks. Since you guys are the ones that are viewing right now, is this something that's comfortable for you? Or would the picture-in-picture work better? I had somebody say that the picture-in-picture doesn't work because it's hard to see everything on the smaller table. Yeah, you're playing good though. You're seeing the lines anyway. Oh no. thought that was the 8 ball. Okay. That was the 4 ball. I was like, oh man, did he just drop that 8 ball? But that was a 4 ball, so he's all right. 8 ball sitting by the right side, middle pocket. And on table number 1, it looks like we have a 1-pocket match or a straight pool match. Just slightly too much pace on that one, but he can still make the 11 ball if he feels uncomfortable back cutting this to the corner, which he shouldn't. And this is one of those trouble balls, so like he has to basically make the shot. He doesn't really have any other option here. I mean, you could come back for it later, but you're on it now, and it's not as best as you could get onto it, but you have a shot on it, and that's a start. Everything else can just be cue ball control. He makes a great shot to the corner. Options for the 9 or the 11. Gently makes the shot to the corner, sets up for the other corner here with the 9 ball. It's looking like a corner thing. Appreciate the opinions, guys. What are their opinions? Chris Mason says, I think it's pretty cool. Kelly Saunderson says, I would prefer in-screen. The table is more open and visible with one table. Yeah, I kind of like that better too myself, and that's the reason why I feel the way that I feel about it. Team Fab 5 gets a win under their belt. They're down by 3 again. And 1-pocket match is still going on rack number 1. Gord Kerr says, love this look for a tournament like this. It is a great shot. Chris Mason says, it squishes it a bit, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's nice to see both games at once, I think. Kelly Saunderson says, not saying I can't see the shot. Yeah, I'm a little stuck in it. Okay, so now the other question is, that was question number 1. Now the other question is, like, I don't like the way it splits up on the screen. It's one of the biggest things that bothers me is the way that it splits up on the screen. So I decided to do something to kind of hide it a little bit. And where is it now? I lost track of where I put it. There we go. So then I added this on here on the screen, which kind of tells us which table 1 and table 2 is, in case if I'm saying table 1 or table 2. Now you know what it is. And it's a filler in between, but I took it off because I felt like it was like too cluttery, man. Like too many things going on the screen. So what do you guys think? Is it better with this this divider in between, or better without it? Without. What's your opinion? And the feedback is important, you know, because like I said, I don't like the split screen the way it's set up right now, but I'm trying to find a way to make it look a little bit more respectable. Because right now it feels like I just jammed everything into one screen. How you doing, Pat Bonato? He says, split screen is good, Rod, because you know what's going on in the match. Well, the picture-in-picture does tell you that too, but, you know, like for the people that watch on YouTube, they watch the streams on the TV, so when you have the picture-in-picture, you're usually watching like a 50-plus inch. You can see everything going on. If you're on your phone, well, that's where it becomes a little bit more complicated. And there, I think, like, the split screen makes more sense for a phone viewer. But that's why I'm asking you guys' opinions, right? Chris Mason says, I like it in the middle. You know, and it's not that big of a deal. Like, it adds just, well, put it back on. Like, it just fills in the gap a little bit, and it makes it feel a little less split screen. You know, and that's the reason why I did it. But I don't know, man. Your guys' opinion is what matters to me, because you guys are the ones that are tuning in to watch. And for me, I just do my best to try to provide good coverage, you know, something that not necessarily professional high level, but, you know, something that I can try to compete with close to. And I'm always looking at ways to change the things to make it better. And this is one of the things that I came up with last night that I was trying to work out. And I worked out so many different logo shapes and everything. At the end, this is the one that I decided to go with. It's like a Superman logo, but not quite. Oh, he's going to get tied up on table one. You think I'm thinking about it too much? Yeah, and that's the problem because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, right? I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm very thorough when it comes to my work, man. I take a lot of pride in my work, so I don't just, roll a stream and that's it. I don't just get on the mic and just let things go. I try to be professional at my work, so I do think about it a lot. I mean, I was up last night till almost 6 in the morning trying to work on extra graphics for the stream because I felt like there could have been more done for it. And tonight, when I go home, I'll be on the computer working for a few more hours yet, because there's more things that I want to add for tomorrow to make this event a bit better, more special when it comes to the presentation of it. So, I mean, I'm always thinking about things, right? And even right now, as I'm streaming, like I'm already thinking about the next tournament I'm having, the next tournament I'm having, and what I'm going to do for those ones. But I live through my work. That's my passion, and so I think about it all the time. The stream and the quality of work that I do wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't because of the ethics that I have. So I keep going with the ethics the way I've been doing it from day one. Work, 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 focus, work, 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 focus. Kind of like that. Mike Schmittler says fine both ways. Craig Swan says better with both cams during team event, makes it more interesting. Single cam during singles. All right. And Chris says it's perfect to him. Who won that battle on that table? Oh, it was Dave Blacklaw. So team Fab 5 down by 2. They're inching into the match. They started off with a 4-game spot, so they have to make up for 4 games. They've kept up to 2 rack difference so far. They haven't been able to get within 1, I don't think. I can't remember if they did, but I feel like they haven't been able to get within 1 yet. So right now they're at that turning point almost of the match where they can get it within 1, they can maybe tie it and take over the match in the last few racks. But King of the Felt at the table on table 2 right now with a chance to be able to get their 3-game lead back. And not only that, but they can maybe get within 3 of winning the match as well. Stephen Valley, Charlene Main, Stephen Roberts, welcome guys. I appreciate the input, by the way, Mike Schmittler. One of the few times that I see somebody new watching the stream to participate in the comment section when it comes to things like this. Let's check out our YouTube, see if anybody commented on YouTube's been really quiet, man. I think everybody there is like night people, because in the afternoon, like, they're quiet. All right, so we got Ryan Martin here on YouTube, and he says both ways were good, but I prefer the split screen, as we can see both matches way better. Just takes a little getting used to, but once you do, it's great. And he says I prefer with that diamond in the middle. It does kind of help a little bit, right? Like I think the diamond in the middle kind of takes away some of the split screen feeling. I don't know. That's the way I looked at it anyway. And I was going to do something more drastic, so I was going to run it all the way down the middle, but then I felt like, no, it's too much, because you can see the floor broken up in the middle, right where he's walking by right now. They're not matched up or even, and as I said, I'm a perfectionist, so I'm a little nutty, you know what I mean? You got to be a little nutty to do the work, though. Comes with a job. Yeah, now what happened on that table? Missed that one now. Kurt Craig won that one. King of the Fell gets her 3-game lead back. And they're now 3 away from winning the match. They say it's the little things that count in life, and I don't know. I'm always paying attention to the little things. Sylvie Winslow Gaznier, welcome to the stream. And Jerry Alton, how you doing? Doug Morgan, welcome. So we have Tom Hughes from Team Fab 5 on table number 1. Not sure who he's playing against yet, but we'll find out once that player gets a chance at the table, if they get a chance at the table, because Tom's a really good player. Table number 2, we have Steve Lavallee breaking from King of the Felt. Smashes him, makes the ball, and he's got a puzzle in front of him. Looks like Tom's trying to sort out the puzzle here now on table 1. He's looking for the finish, and I think he found it. Did he overrun the cue ball there? I feel like he did. Might still be able to make that 4 ball though. This will change the table slightly because it's going to push into the 7 ball a bit. 7 ball is going to push the 6 ball over to the side pocket. It lines up pretty good for him. He can make the 7 on its own. He can make the combo if he wants. It's up to him. And of course, he could always take the 5 ball, but now you're shooting over the ball. Not a good choice. Plays the combo. Now he's got the shot to the corner with a follow-up positional shot for the 1 ball. He's at the finish line. He just has to figure out how to get onto the 1 with a perfect setup for the 5. Perfect shot. He should be able to play off the bottom rail and back up for the 5 ball. It's all about the pace now. Just a little bit short on the pace. He can still make the shot, so that's not the problem. Holding position for the 8 ball is going to be the challenge. And you might almost have to intentionally run to his 2 stripes and sell for a steeper cut. Oh no, he had the same idea, but the cue ball is going to follow through and hook him instead. And this is not a good hook either, man, because the kick shot is gone. It's not available. Well, maybe from the short side on the left rail, maybe, but I mean, it's so difficult to do. The jump shot is not going to do much for you here either. I mean, you can try to do a jump cut, and if you make that shot, I'm probably going to scream. But that's about the only shot that you can make. How's Stephen Roberts doing this fine weekend? Thanks for tuning in again, man. Dale Lorenzen, Daryl Musso, welcome, guys. And thank you for your comment, Ryan Martin. Appreciate it. YouTube's been a little quiet, so I thought everybody was taking a nap. But they've been quiet a little bit lately. I guess a lot of it has to do with how much I interact with everyone when they're on YouTube. And the last 2 times that I stream, like I dropped the ball with interacting with people on YouTube. And I apologize for that. I'm trying to pay attention. I call myself a multitasker, but a lot of times when I multitask, I lose track of what I'm doing. So I'm not sure. I'm a multitasker wannabe. I'm inspired to be one. I just don't know how to become one. It's hard to hear me? So what do you mean it's hard to hear me? I'm not loud enough? I'll turn it up a little bit, see if that helps. Is that better? I turn it up just a little bit more. Hopefully that will help. I didn't want to be too loud for you guys, and I didn't want to be too loud for the players, so I was trying to find a happy medium. But I just turned it up a little bit. Bruce Stewart from King of the Felt on table 1. 4 balls remaining for him to get his team within 2 of winning. Shot to the corner is good. The finish is looking good here too. He's got to roll it up for the 8-ball. Oh no. Oh, he's still okay. That could have been dangerous, man. He almost lost control of the shot. He still has a cut though. We're just trying to play safety. It's going to be a good one. All right, right on, man. You guys got to let me know these things because I don't know. I'm assuming that everybody can hear me well. And I usually ask, right? But I didn't ask today. King of the Felt, 11-7 or 7-11. They're 2 away from winning. Playing smart, just holding out the safety here. Not much you can do there, man. I mean, he could have made the shot, but there was no out, so it just made sense to play smart. And right now, like his team's relying on him to come through with a win here, because if he wins it, then that gives them the advantage for the rest of the match. They're only one win away from winning the match at that point. So he's doing his part as a responsible teammate and just not taking chances. Curtis is going to reply with a safety of his own. Now I'm thinking he's not going to want to move that 4-ball because that blocks that stripe, but that 4-ball doesn't do anything for him either. So I actually don't mind like banking this 4-ball and just freezing up to that 14-ball. Then you don't give him anything to shoot at. It's going to make a great bank. Beautiful bank, and now he can deal with this 4-ball. Good shot. 6-ball is the problem ball now. He's got to find the pocket for it or a breakout. He's got the options to try to break it out here. He also has the option to play shape for it if he feels like he can squeeze it by that 12 to the bottom right corner. We'll see what he decides to do, but options are limited, and he's got a finish in front of him, so he's got to make sure that he picks the right shot from the limited amount of shots that he's got available. Trying to open things up, and that's going to be the shot. You know, have an opening for the 6-ball. Carol Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Oh, he's going to overcut it. He would have had a tough 8-ball, but he overcut it just a little bit. Table is turned over to Team Fab 5. Curtis Chaborak with a chance to get his team within 3 again. Uh-oh. Oh, he's just going to creep around for the shot on the 10-ball. Or 12-ball, sorry. Just enough to get on it. He's lucky that didn't take a dip and roll back on him. He's really lucky to have the shot on the table right now. I just did. I had wings. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Huh? Yeah, thanks, man. Chief Colonel McLean just coming over here to ask me if I'm okay, if he needs, if I need anything. Appreciate it. Carol Jonathan says, Dennis Porth is my nephew, and I'm watching from Winnipeg. Thanks for joining us, Carol. Dave Blacklaw playing a safety on table 1. Curtis Chaborak makes the 8 ball on the side for Team Fab 5. Down by 3. Jill Chartier to break next from Team Fab 5 on table 2. They're trying to get the momentum going. They're not in trouble at the moment. They're just trying to make sure they're not in trouble at all. And winning a game and keeping within 2 or 3 is going to give them that opportunity. So far, they're within 3. Oh, look at this. Is that going to go in? I think he meant that. No, he was just calling a shot. I thought he actually meant that. I was like, wow, what a shot. Very creative, but he missed the shot. It just went off the ball, and he wasn't trying to make it. That's a buzzing noise I got to get rid of, man. All right, I think, well, there's a pile of cords here, and I think they're crossing over and interfering with each other, which is what the buzzing sound is, but I think I got rid of most of it. All right, so table number 2 is going to be rack number 21 of this match out of a possible 25. It's a showdown between Jill Chartier, who's breaking, against Doug McNabb. Smash the pack. Cue ball's going to scratch, though, and a beautiful break, man. Doug McNabb with a chance to get his team on the hill. Jason Sternat on the table, on table number 1. He's got a chance to get his team on the hill as well. They started off with a 4 handicap, but they've been playing some solid pool, man. Stephen Roberts wants to know why they're playing game wins instead of points. I think the reason why it just makes it a little bit easier overall for running the tournament. Stat-wise, I think, too, like to enter the information, it makes it easier. I'm thinking that's the reason why. So, and then you got to think of it this way. So VNEA does the point system while BCA does the win system. This is kind of like VNEA rules with the BCA format. So it's the wins, not the points. But it's VNEA rules. So the VNEA rules apply to any sort of ruling if one comes up throughout the event. Justin Enns, Steve Upton, welcome. Josh St. George, Kevin Bates, how you doing? Shot is good. It's got the breakout option now. Just got to work out the details. Ball in hand and table number 2, or on table number 2, Doug McNabb with a chance to get on the hill now. Still has a tough table though. Needs to open up that 12, needs to find a shot on the 14. Art McNamara, welcome to the stream. Oh, he got the breakout on the 5 on table 1. He's got a shot on the 5 now. Needs to get position for the 6. He did his best to get right back to the left side of the table. Gets only up to the middle, but this is still okay. You can still make the shot. I think what you got to do now is just figure out what kind of shape you're going to have for the 8 ball. And I don't think you force it here, but you might try. And he tried to force it. Does he get a shot? He's going to have a shot. Not an easy one, though. It's either a bank or a cut to the side. Back cut to the corner is out of reach. And the cut to the top right corner is a really tough shot. So likely we're going bank side or side pocket. He's looking at a two-way now. So he's looking at, if I take the shot and I miss the shot, what would be the best spot for me to leave the white ball so that my opponent doesn't have anything to shoot at? That's telling him that he should go to the corner. And he's going to turn the table over. Dave Blacklaw will have an opportunity. Options to take the 14 ball on if he wants to right now, which is the easier shot, or the 15 ball, which is going to give him the finisher if he wants to finish, which obviously he does. I mean, he can make the shape for the 14 to get back to the 15, but I think the 15 was the shot that he had to take here. We'll see if he gets the shape. He's got to put extra pace on it just to get there. Oh, he's just going to come up on the shot. Almost at a point where you might want to bank this instead of cutting it. It's a tough cut. And the other thing that makes this shot tough is that, you know, you're playing with a scratch angle. So you got to be careful and be aware of it, which is what's going on right now. He's trying to avoid that. Safety would be another option too, but I think he's going for the shot. At least it looks like it right now. Went for the bank. It's going to come up short. Jason Sternat with the easy 8 to get his team on the hill. They're on the hill. 12 to 8 to get their 4-game spot back. They're on the hill and they're looking for the finish now. Joe Chartier on Team Fab 5 trying to help the team out. Winning this game will put them 3 away from catching up. Turn this table over to his opponent will be the last time he turns the table over because his opponent is on the 8 ball. So he's got to be smart. Can't take a chance unless you know for sure the result's going to be there. Didn't end again the position that he wanted here, but it might be a good thing. We'll see. If I'm him, I'm just playing the safety here and no need to make the shot. 8 ball's in a tough spot to begin with, and if your opponent goes for the shot, you know, he's likely not to make it, especially if you pull the cue ball forward from the 5 ball. So I would just call the 5 or not call the 5, call just a shot and make the 5. That will give you the safety. The best that your opponent can do from that point is a cross bank corner, which is a tough shot to make, especially from that angle. .4:22 p.m. here in Winnipeg, and the next set of matches are set up for 5 p.m. Oh no, this is no good. So not only did he go for the shot and miss it, but he brought the cue ball back, which makes the 8 ball a little bit easier to make. Now there is a bit of a tangent line here that can maybe scratch to the corner pocket, but I think he's going to be okay to make it. Maybe just like no side spin and just straight top spin. Edge to edge top spin will do it. Oh, it's going to hang over the pocket, but a great leave. He's left him nothing except for a hard shot on the 1. Tom Hughes trying to work table number 1 right now for Team Fab 5. He's got a good layout. Jill's going to make a great shot on the 1 ball. Now he's got to make a greater shot on the 3 ball. Oh no, he's going to miss the shot. Oh man, that's going to be the match. 13 to 8, the final score. King of the Felt is going to win that matchup. Tom Hughes had a runner on this table. It's not going to matter in the end. And look at this. Perfect for the finish. No care, he's going to get the finish. Oh, he got hooked there. I might as well make the 8 ball. All right, that's going to be the match. They're going to shake some hands, and we're going to continue the tournament In about 35 minutes, we're going to have the A-side quarterfinal matchups, the undefeated side of the tournament. You're going to want to watch that stuff. I'm telling you, lots of great matches coming up your way. And shout out to our sponsors again. Let's see. Can Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia, located at 995 Miltsteagle Drive, Unit 101 here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Their phone number is 204-775-9631. Make sure to give them a call if you're looking for something specific. They got a lot of collectibles there. If you're looking for something specific, they likely have it for you. Give them a call. Active Pool League. If you guys want to check them out, they're on Facebook. They're on Facebook. And they have a website set up, which is activecoins.com. It's the Active Pool League and the Active Dart League. They run both. Two of the biggest leagues in Manitoba for both darts and pool. All right, we got a close-up of the face here of Kurt. You can see how big the close-up is. I got to change things here. Too close and too personal, man. Just a little too much. Couple more pictures of Wally here. Just seemed like a happy guy, man. It's tough losing a loved one, man, especially at such a young age. You can see the energy. He was full of life. I hope this tournament and the stream is doing you justice, Wally. All right, so let's go to the last highlight. Nice cut on the one. And then he figured like that 3-ball shouldn't be that difficult, but then he missed the 3-ball. It's the way it goes sometimes. All right. Yeah, we're just going to come back with another one. If you guys want to follow me or add me on Facebook, you can. My name is Rod Arriagada. If you want to find me on YouTube, you can find me in the Rod Arriagada /CSLMANITOBA, which stands for CUESPORTS Live. And yeah, add me or follow me there. Don't forget that we have a Facebook page too. If this is your first time checking us out on Facebook, you can always hit the follow and the notification button, and then you'll get notified every time we go live. You can also subscribe to the CUESPORTS Live general channel on YouTube. Or you can find me, like I said, Rod Arriagada /CSLMANITOBA@gmail.com. Or I'm going with my email. Or you can find me, Rod Arriagada /CSLMANITOBA. I don't know. I just see my email. I just started reading it out. It's automatic, man. I'm tired. But anyways, there's my email. So if you guys want to support donations, anything like that, e-transfer, PayPal, CSLMANITOBA@gmail.com. Anything that you have that you want to advertise an event, you can message me. I will advertise it for you. Make sure you send me a poster, though. I'm going to want that. And if you have anything jam up that you want to share with us, take a picture in your jam up gear and send it to me at rod@jamupapparel.com. I would love to see some of those jam up pics, man. Is a good. We will be back with another stream shortly in about half hour. I got to get everything going right now for it, man. Half hour roughly, and we'll get the A-side quarterfinal matchups going. Then I believe the semifinal matchup coming up after that. And then tomorrow it should be all finals. So good time is waiting. All the great competition is yet to come. I mean, we had some great competition so far, but I'm telling you, all the best competition is coming your way on the next streams tonight. Make sure you guys keep tuning in to watch the streams. And on that note, thank you for taking the time to like and share the stream if you did. If you didn't, you could always do it next time for the next one. I would appreciate it. This is a memorial event for the McLean family. They lost their loved one, Wally Mclean. So when you guys are supporting the event by liking and sharing the stream, you're supporting them. And this is an important event for them as it is for me. So I would appreciate it if you guys would support and like and share the stream on the next streams coming up. All right, that's it, man. I think I talk too much sometimes. I don't even know when I should be done. I just keep going, like right now. All right, add me or follow me on Facebook. Go get something to drink, have a smoke, whatever you got to do, man. You got 20 minutes, half hour. I'll see you guys shortly for the A-side quarterfinals in the 3rd annual Wally Mclean Memorial. It's going to be some great matches coming up, I promise you. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.